So, children, after understanding the types of companies, the Companies Act, and the types of shares, the preference share, cumulative share, the classes of shares, and the categories of shares, now we proceed to the real substance of the chapter, understanding the meaning of share capital. Now, what is share capital? I am reading from your textbook. Share capital means the capital raised by a company by issue of shares. Many individuals and institutions contribute varying sums to the company's capital, yet there is no separate capital account for each of these individuals or institutions. There is one consolidated capital account called share capital account. We have learned the capital, what is company? Company is an artificial person, a business that is carried on by shareholders, by the owners who are distributed all over the globe. They just advance their capital, their surplus capital, their surplus finance, their surplus money that they have. They invest in those companies which they feel will earn an adequate profit and return them their profit in the way of dividend. Now, but the shareholders, since they are distributed and they are widely dispersed all over the globe, it is difficult for them to run the business. For running the business, board of directors is hired. This team of management and the board of directors, they decide to run the company. But the company, the finance with which the company is run, because it comes from the shareholders, therefore this capital with which the company is being run is called the share capital. The kinds of share capital now. Share capitals can be categorized in these types. The first type of share capital, the first type or the first class of share capital is the authorized capital. It means the amount of the share capital with which the company is authorized to issue by its memorandum of association. I hope you remember memorandum of association. The MOA, memorandum of association, is a book or the set of rules according to which the company is company has been sanctioned. Sanctioned is authorized, another word for authorized. The company has been approved and sanctioned to operate. So the company cannot raise more than the amount of capital as specified in the memorandum of association. It is also called the nominal. The authorized capital is also called nominal or the registered capital. But one thing we should remember, that this need not issue the entire authorized capital for the company. It does not always issue the entire amount of authorized capital for public subscription at one time. Depending upon its requirements, it may issue share capital. But in any case, it should not be more than the amount of authorized capital. So the authorized capital can, however, be incurred, can increased or decreased as per the procedures laid down in the Companies Act 2013. So the company with which during the lifetime of the company, the capital with which the company can operate throughout the lifetime is called the authorized capital. The part of authorized capital is issued capital. So how much capital of that entire amount the company has been authorized to function, out of that what does the company need now? That is called the issued capital. That is offered, that means that part of authorized capital which is offered to public for subscription and includes the shares allotted to the vendors and the signatories to the company's memorandum. So authorized capital which is not offered to public is called the unissued capital. Issued capital and that part of authorized capital that is still not issued by the shareholders, that is called the unissued capital. Then comes the out of part of authorized capital is issued capital, which the company has issued, offered to public to subscribe, and part of that issued capital which has already been subscribed by the public, subscribed by the shareholders. So that is called the subscribed capital. So when the shares are offered for public subscriptions, they are subscribed fully by the public. The issued capital and subscribed capital would be the same. But if the number of shares subscribed is less than what is offered, then the company may allot only the number of shares for which the subscription has been received. Right? That is the subscribed capital. Now, one more part of capital is called up capital. Called up capital means that part of subscribed. People have subscribed for that capital. That part of subscribed capital which the company has called up on the shares. That is called the called up capital. So see now, suppose the company has been authorized to issue a capital worth rupees 100. Company has been authorized. This is the authorized capital. Suppose now the company has been authorized to issue 100 rupees. So 100 is the authorized capital. That means the maximum capital with which the company can function throughout its lifetime is rupees 100. This is rupees 100. So the rupees 100 is the authorized capital with which the company has been registered. That is the nominal capital. Out of the authorized capital of 100, the company has subscribed the capital that has been